That's how you gotta train your dogs. I don't know if people know that. That's how you're supposed to train your dogs. That's how you're supposed to train your dogs. Look. He stopped. I bet you ain't gonna go back to that thing. That's how you're supposed to do it. Listen, man, I'm a wolf at heart, man. I'm from Game of Thrones. Draymond Green, can you please stop acting like that? Please, Draymond. Please, Draymond. Just for the people. Draymond, please stop acting like that. Stop adding all the extra stuff you do. Stop adding all the extra stuff you do. Stop doing all the jump kicks. Please, Draymond, please stop doing the jump kicks. What else? What else Draymond be doing? Stop always yelling at the refs, too. That is enough of it. Get back on defense. I hate that. Draymond, get back on defense. Stop talking to the refs every single time. I hate that. Oh, my God. And then Draymond, shout out to Kara. Then Draymond, Kara Perkins back in the building. Then Draymond always likes to shake his head when he talks. Stop doing that. Stop talking smack to all the players. You just stop. Nah, Draymond, it's enough. People had enough of that. It's enough. And I'm not saying like somebody gotta knock him out or nothing like that. No. Stop, bro. You're too old for that. Like, yo, I remember they used to call me anger management in the Stack Bundles tournament. Eventually, you get too old for it. You want to win. Don't you want to win? But Draymond won already. But nah, I wanted to win. I couldn't. They used to call me teammate. Couldn't get out the first round. But I wanted to win. Finally, we got some trophies, man. First place trophies, some wins, man. I come back to basketball. I want to get an MVP. I'm old now. I know I can get an MVP of the 30+ league. I know, because them niggas that's under me 30 to my age, they don't understand what kind of player I'm like a Draymond. Before Draymond, I was Draymond before Draymond, but I was more like Boris Diaw mixed with Lamar Odom, and with the defense of like Ben Wallace, like not even a 2-mile horn. I just love to play defense because I ain't had no Greg Lawson in the building. I ain't had no offense like that. I was one of the people who was fiend out to play offense, but turned the ball over a lot, running to the rim. I used to get the rebound and just duck my head down. So finally I had to learn to pick my head up. But then after you pick your head up, after you get the rebound and you break out and you run in full court and you learn to pick your head up, you start running faster than the ball. Then you gotta learn to pick your head up and run with the speed of the ball, but then people are catching up to you. So now you gotta do all these dribble moves. You're not getting, see, when you just breaking out and running, 10 times, 3 times you get to the rim, so it's like, all right, cool. But now you gotta learn a little dribble move. Now you gotta slow down and keep the pace. Learn a little dribble move. I had to learn how to dribble move, and then had to pass the ball. Then I learned how to get my shot off and all that. So I was all of that. But I was like, I like to pass the ball like Lamar Odom. I like to play like Boris Diaw. I like to shoot from behind the 3 and just surprise you, right? But Draymond Green, he's all of that, right? But the only thing is, he's like Ron Artest. Well, I would say I was like Ben Wallace. I'd say Draymond Green is like Ron Artest, like Dennis Rodman. Like, no, my bad. All of them, like, he like all of them on defense. Ben, Dennis, Ron. But he's like Quincy, AC. Like, he just can't control it. He just can't control it. I used to fly off the handle, and we in the hood, so I'll be calling people derogatory names and all that, exclamatory names, like stuff I shouldn't say, profanity. It's like I'll be just going crazy, just getting, because I really was frustrated because I didn't, once I got my game together, and I stopped doing that, like, 'cause I got my game, I got little handles, like, you know what I'm saying, I can shoot the ball, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, once I got my 3-down pack, oh, man. I just couldn't be effed with it. I was in Brooklyn Bridge Park going crazy, you know what I'm saying? But it ain't about me, it's about Draymond Green. Draymond Green, why do you have to kick your feet out? Why do you have to yell at the ref? And when he yell at the ref, he open his mouth and show all his front teeth and back teeth. It's like he making the sound that the dude make from Star Wars. Yo, when Draymond opened his mouth and started yelling at the ref, he kind of looked like Shrek and Donkey Shrek. But then when he started talking, if you mute it, all you can hear is like Sonya Blade. If Draymond Green was in Mortal Kombat, His special move would be he'll rear naked choke you if he could sneak you, but then he'll push you away, and then he'll do like a Sonya Blade move, but then there'll be him opening his mouth going, and when you fall to the floor, he'll like step on your chest and kick you in the nuts. Like that's Draymond Green. Though. Draymond, if you don't want people to talk about you like this, you should stop doing the stuff you're doing in the NBA. You should stop that. You should stop that, man. Draymond, when is enough enough? We want you to play. Are they making you do that? Is it a script? Are you a robot? Is the MK Ultra, is the Mumco? I used to think MK Ultra was Mumcultra. I didn't know what they was trying to spell until I heard somebody say it. I still don't know what they be talking about with that, but it's funny to me. One more shout out before I leave. Please shout out to Cameron Perkins in these streets with us, man. Thank you for being here with me, Cameron Perkins. But Draymond, are you like a robot or something? Like, what is Draymond that he can't control himself to stop doing stuff that hurts the team? Remember when he got suspended? Then he came back and got suspended? Like, bro, what's wrong with you? When Yusuf Nurkic said, man, that brother needs some help. What you barking about, boy? When Yusuf Nurkic said, man, that brother needs some help, you could tell Yusuf Nurkic be saying the N-word. Like, he'd be like, man, that's my niggas right there. Like, you can he smoked, eating all that. You know what I'm saying? Yusuf Nurkic that. But nah, man. Come on, man. Draymond. Please, Draymond, stop doing all the extra stuff. Can you set some screens? Bring the ball up. Draymond, this is what I want you to do. I want you to inbound the ball to Steph. When Steph starts dribbling, I want you to get the ball at the key of the opposing opponent's basket. Dribble the ball up. Let Steph start doing his runaround thing. I want you to pass the ball to like Kuminga or Wiggins or one of them. Set an off screen. Then go set a screen off the ball somewhere else. Your local Therian Willow, shout out to you. Then I want you to go set an off screen for Steph, so that Steph gets the center. Like, I want you to get from the power forward to having the center guarding you. Then I want you to get the center to guard Steph for a quick second. In the quick second that Steph is guarding the center will look over from any team thinking that because it's off ball, there's time to switch with any guard. Any guard on the other team should be thinking the same thing. Draymond, this is what you used to do. At this moment, Kuminga or Wiggins or whoever has the ball should give the ball right to Steph. So if the center stays on Steph, Steph could do that dribbling thing he did when he made Chris Paul look crazy and when he made Rudy Gobert dance. He could do them moves and he could shoot the three, make some more threes and get the record higher. Or while they're switching this, the ball will be landing in Steph's hands. And while they're switching, Steph only need 0.2 seconds to shoot. He'll be open for 1.3 seconds. He could get a shot off. He could reinitiate some offense. Draymond, go under the basket, box out when Steph puts the shot up, so that if the shot missed, you give a good chance to your people to get the ball. Yo, Steve Kerr, you're not a good coach. Put Kevon Looney in to start the game. Put Kevon Looney, center, power forward, Kuminga, small forward, Draymond Green, shooting guard, Steph Curry, point guard. What's this kid's name? Dennis Schroeder. Andrew Wiggins, you're on the bench. Bring Kuminga off. What the hell is, put Kuminga in the starting lineup and put Wiggins on the bench. That is a bench player. His best years is past him. Ever since his wife cheated on him, he ain't been the same. He'll never be the same. He was winning a championship. His wife was cheating on him during each finals game. He'll never be the same. Sorry, Wiggins. I wouldn't know that if they didn't put it on the internet, and I wouldn't have said it if I didn't hear it on the internet. It wasn't out on the internet. I ain't saying it. They said it, and I'm just re-saying it. It's the truth. He'll never be the same. It is what it is. But he's better than the second tail. Every other people's team, I'm betting that. Maple Jordan is better than every other team, every other secondary team. Put him on the bench. Let Kuminga is starving. Steph needs somebody who can put 30 points on the board. Kuminga can put 30 points up he trips into 18 points. This kid Kuminga trips into 18 points. 6 other baskets for 12 points is not that hard. And he could hit a 3, so it's really 5. Come on. Kevon Looney's your biggest player. Go get Dwight Howard. Why won't the freaking Warriors get centers that make sense? Like, what did Dwight Howard do that nobody picks him? Can he get a minimum vet contract and be on the Warriors? If they put him on the Warriors now, they'll win a chip this year. If the Warriors put Dwight Howard on their team right now, they'll win a chip this season. Facts. As long as he's in good playing shape. He's 39, 40 years old. That's not the type of player that Dwight Howard left. And I take Dwight Howard age out of it. I'm bugging. I watch Dwight Howard play now. He's still playing in China. He goes crazy. His whole style of play is different, and he can hit the three. Facts. And because people are so fecal-minded in the NBA, if the Warriors brought Dwight Howard to their team, people would be seeing Dwight as they used to see him and let him shoot the three. His free throw even got better. He's like a 70% free throw shooter over there. Yo. If they sign Dwight, come on, man. It's like they don't want to win. They're going to let Klay Thompson walk. They're going to let Jordan Poole walk. I'm going to keep it 110 with you. When that stuff happened with Draymond Green and Jordan Poole, I would have been like, yo, Draymond, we're trading you for Ben Simmons and keeping Jordan Poole. Because who would have knew with the emergence of Kuminga, they wouldn't even need a Draymond. Ooh, right? That's what I'm saying. Who would have known? Who would have known? This little dog trying to bite me and stuff. Nah, you don't need to be biting. Chill out, man. I ain't trying to make you a rough dog. You gotta be a little chill dog. But you gotta chill out, because you're trying to bite me. You're gonna make me growl at you. Goodbye. I will always be over here, but it's my bedtime. All right, my guy, your local therapy. Have a good night, man. Tuck yourself in, man. Say a prayer. The dog said good night, too. You heard? But yeah, that's nearly my time, you know? That's nearly my time. I just hope Draymond listens, because I'm a Warriors fan since y'all had David Lee. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm a Warriors fan since y'all had David Lee. The Warriors got David Lee. All right. The Warriors got David Lee when I was a Knicks fan. And y'all got David Lee when the Knicks was doing their best. They broke down the whole team. They traded David Lee. They traded Zach Randolph. They traded Jamal Crawford. And I traded with them. And I said, you know what, man, I'm going over there with David Lee, because I always liked the Warriors logo. Back in the day, the Warriors logo was like the Silver Surfer. So I always liked their logo. So I was like a fake Warriors fan. But then I was like a fringe Knicks fan because I'm from New York. I'm in New York right now, right? And then Steph lit the Garden up, but we won that night. I ain't gonna lie, I was laying with my baby mother that night. My son was in the tummy. And he lit the Garden up 54. But when he hit that shot on Tyson Chandler owes Dwight Howard an apology. The NBA owed Dwight Howard an apology. The way they did Dwight Howard was wrong. Dwight Howard should have history for the most DPOYs, but Tyson Chandler got one just because he was in New York. That 55 points, a lot of that was on Tyson Chandler's head. That shot Steph Curry hit from the hash mark was on Tyson Chandler, Stoudemire, and Carmelo Anthony. Poof, it went in. New York was going so crazy that night. When everybody came outside, I was in the Bronx that night when that happened. When we all went outside. We was on third. We all went outside. We was on, I don't know if it's the third everybody talking about. I'm talking about the second stop on like the second stop on the I think the 6 train or the 2 train or the 4 train. It's a yellow stop. I don't know, but that's where I was at. Next to a hospital, Lincoln Hospital. I don't know. I don't like the Bronx. I'm not with that Bronx shit. The Bronx was burning when I was a kid, and I don't like it now. I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. Why would you want to be from there? My baby mother tricked me though, because I thought she was from Harlem, but we spent a lot of time in the Bronx at first. Then we started being in Harlem. But yeah, I remember niggas was outside like, yo, you seen what Steph Curry did? Nah, Carmelo held it down, Stotty held it down. But yo, we all was tired of Tyson Chandler letting guards run up his chest. Brandon Jennings used to run up Tyson Chandler's chest. Every guard, when he was a Knick, every guard ran up Tyson Chandler's chest. Before Tyson Chandler got there, Amari Stoudemire was never known as some great defender, but every guard wasn't running up his chest they was trying to, all right, if I'm lying, I'm flying. The term layup package was birthed on Tyson Chandler. Facts. Facts. Hear it. Facts. The term layup package was birthed on Tyson Chandler the year he won the DPOY. We could go look in the games. I bet you that's when they put layup package in it. Because Derrick Rose, was it Derrick Rose? I might be lying about Derrick Rose. Every guard was getting off mad different kinds of layups on Tyson Chandler. And it was like, they started saying, if I'm lying, I'm flying, because Walt Clyde Frazier is one of the coolest announcers, commentators ever. When he talks about you, if it's in your favor, he can make you sound really great, but it's in New York. So when he making you sound really great and then Mike Breen comes on and it's a national game, oh man, he can make you sound really great. Walt Clyde Frazier having compassion and sympathy on Carmelo is what really kept him afloat, because Carmelo really didn't do nothing in New York City for the Knicks. Nothing. Nothing. Just keep it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. Nothing. Nothing for the Knicks. I'm just keeping it a buck. I'm just keeping it a buck. The Knicks was better with just Stoudemire. Stoudemire was historic when it was just him. 30-11 for like 9 games in a row. Before Carmelo got there, the Knicks beat the Heat 3-0, beat the Celtics 3-0, and beat the Heat 3-0. Did I say the Heat, the Celtics, and the Bulls 3-0? I said the Heat twice. The Heat, the Celtics, and the Bulls 3-0. They was known as the Them Killers, right? Then these trades happened. They got J.R. Smith, and we continued rolling with J.R. Smith. Then these trades happened. Wilson Chandler was gone. Danilo Gallinari was gone. Landry Fields, I think, was gone. And then the Knicks lost to all 3 of them the next game with Carmelo, because Carmelo didn't fit for the Knicks. But the stardom you get from Walt Clyde Frazier just saying rebounding and astounding. And Walt Clyde Frazier talked in Carmelo's favor and rhymed for him, so it kept him afloat. But he didn't do that for Stephon Marbury, so it didn't do that for Stephon Marbury. Because Stephon Marbury went outside. It is what it is. But because he made that term, I'm a $22 million seat cover. I'm okay with that. It was like, ooh, you're not supposed to say stuff like that, Stephon Marbury. You're not supposed to do that. And Walt Clyde Frazier, I guess, never told him. But he spoke for Tyson Chandler. He used to always say this little term about Tyson Chandler's defense in the paint. He's changing a lot of shots. Yeah, he's changing shots because he's not blocking a lot of shots. But I don't mean to harp on Tyson Chandler like he was a horrible defender. He's just not a good interior defender. And he's not great. But let me tell you something. When Dwight Howard was at his best, there was only one center that could rival him athletically on defense when it came to guarding guards on the pick and roll and on the freaking perimeter. And that was Tyson Chandler. I'm not going to lie. But this is Orlando Magic Dwight Howard winning Defensive Player of the Year 3 years in a row. And yes, I will say, but that first year that he was the 4th year he was to win it again, and what's his name was in, Tyson Chandler went to the Knicks? No, Tyson Chandler regressed that immediate year. It was never, if Tyson Chandler didn't regress, how come the Knicks didn't get better? He was inadequate offensively. He clapped his hands a lot at the refs and didn't get back all the time. He was always trying to punk somebody really little. And it was like, Tyson, stop. He was always arguing. Tyson Chandler was always arguing. Amari Stoudemire, Wilson Chandler. Oh man, I got this poster of Wilson Chandler dunking on Kevin Garnett, Glenn Davis, and Leon Poe at the same time. I also have a poster of Wilson Chandler dunking on Kevin Garnett, Kendrick Perkins, and Glenn Davis at the same time. Amari Stoudemire, Raymond Felton, Wilson Chandler, Landry Fields, Danilo Gallinari was a better team than Amari Stoudemire, Carmelo Anthony, and Tyson Chandler. That team only looked good when it had Chauncey Billups, Rasheed Wallace, and all of them, because it had some real hardcore veteran presence that was not going to let them lose. And then Iman Shumpert blew his knee. But they didn't really get so much better. Even, let me tell you something, just because a team has a better record don't mean they're a better team. A dog team A dogfighting team, when you look at the Memphis Grizzlies with Zach Randolph, and they were being a dogfighting team, and they used to serve the Clippers. And the Clippers used to be a 12-15 better win team. Y'all come here with that pretty Grant Hill basketball, man. Nah, let me tell you something about Grant Hill. No disrespect. I didn't mean to disrespect you just now, Grant. He's a freaking legend. Grant Hill don't get respect for having the best crossover ever in the NBA. It was not Allen Iverson. It definitely wasn't Tim Hardaway. It's not Kyrie Irving. It's not Steph Curry. It's not Jamal Crawford. It's not Lamar Odom. Grant Hill had the best crossover ever because his crossover, the final part of Grant Hill crossover, immediately went into the offense. It usually landed him at an open layup or into an open mid-range shot because the layup had to be closed off at the rim. But his man was so close to him, but behind him on his hip, that the defensive player couldn't cover the rim and come double team him. The defensive player that guarded the rim had to also guard the man that they was assigned to, or he would have been open for Grant Hill to pass him the ball. Grant Hill had this shifty crossover that as soon as he did it, the end part of his crossover, he was in a layup or open mid-range every time. Allen Iverson crossover did not land him in that. It made him have to do more steps and have to do runarounds and get to the basket and all that. Tim Hardaway had to do the hold and do the in and out and all that. No. Luka Doncic, James Harden and Luka Doncic is media hype. They'll never win a chip. They'll always go as far as they ever went, and that's as far as they'll ever go. Because the media always has to hype up these people as tough fluff. I call it tough fluff. The media hypes up tough fluff. And Luka Doncic and James Harden is tough fluff. Like, but James Harden was tough. But yeah, 7-game series. But in every 6 and 7 games, James Harden do the same thing. Fizz out. And start passing the ball. Be scared. He be on Frightened Island. It is what it is, James Harden. And then you're bitchy. You're James Harden, it is what it is. I'm sorry for cursing at you. You're bitchy, though. It is what it is. I'm sorry. You're crying at everything. Daryl Morey did you wrong. All right. I think you should have stayed in Philly, though, for Joel Embiid and for the fans. I wanted you to stay in New York, man. I wanted you to stay in Brooklyn, man. You bitched out. You ran. You couldn't take it. These people was too tough for you, man. Too cold in New York for you, man. But, I'm These Arthur. And these are the Slime Facts. What you said? It's just another thought.